Alright, man, here's the new video. Now, this is gonna be about the hate for Leon Edwards is so ridiculous to me. Just this year, you guys was all claiming Leon Edwards is such a great guy and this and that before he fought Usman for the third time. Like, before he fought Usman for the third time, everybody liked him and stuff, except for me. I wanted Usman to win. But look, though, there is nothing offensive about Leon Edwards. And I'm not saying that, like, oh, he's not offensive, he's clean. I'm saying, like, in real life, Leon Edwards is just a chill, laid-back, stand-up guy that, yeah, he has a weird voice. Yeah, he was not willing to fight Colby Covington immediately because he did not think that Colby deserved the title shot. But when the UFC sauced it up a little bit, he accepted the fight. You cannot be mad at him for not accepting the fight earlier. Oh, he should have accepted the fight earlier. Well, if he had accepted the fight earlier, we would not be getting this great card that we're getting on Saturday. So you guys are kind of like defeating your own arguments. You cannot be like, oh, I'm mad at Leon Edwards because he did not accept to fight Colby Covington earlier in the year. Like, we've had great pay-per-views after great pay-per-views after great pay-per-views. The only pay-per-view this year that had a lackluster main event was 289. Amanda Nunes retirement fight against some random broad, and Charles Oliveira was on there. That was the one in Canada, right? And that was a couple of months after Leon had defended his belt anyway. So that whole argument of him, like, sitting out and being a closet champion, that shit doesn't make any sense. Like, first off, he's defending his belt. He defended his belt against the toughest guy in the division immediately after he won the belt. And now he's fighting against the alleged champion if Usman did not exist. Like, first off, that's a dumb argument nonetheless. Like, Leon Edwards beat Kamaru Usman. All right, we're not gonna go into the parallel universe where Usman does not exist and Colby Covington is a champion, because in that parallel universe, maybe somebody else is the Usman. And I think a lot of people are trying to cover up for the fact that they do understand that this fight is not going to be close whatsoever. If you have not seen that video, go watch it. This fight is not going to be close at all. All right, so you gotta convince yourself that the fight is gonna be close. I think Colby has great cardio. I just seen Chael Sonnen talk about. I think Colby Covington is the guy that has weaponized pace. I don't know if it's Colby that has weaponized pace, if it's Usman, if it's some other guy, if it's George St. Pierre. Like, everybody to this man has weaponized pace, and therefore they're so great. Like, nobody cares. If everybody fights in a 5-round fight and somebody gets tired and their opponent does not get tired, their opponent has weaponized pace. Like, whoop-de-the-fuck do. Who cares? Oh, Leon was tired in the second fight against Usman. Yeah, but that was in Salt Lake City, number one. Number two, yeah, Usman was the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world at that time, and he was beating his ass. Colby Covington does not bring the problems that Usman brings. Usman brings brute strength, all right? There is a difference between Usman's strength and Colby Covington's strength, all right? Usman was like, he thinks that the fight is going to be close, which is really surprising to me. I'm just going to come clean on that, all right? It's surprising to me that he thinks that that fight is going to be close, but I think it's an ego thing, all right? I think it's like, I beat Colby, so I want my wins over Colby to look better, and I want my losses to Leon to look kind of wishy-washy, because the first one was a little bit of a fluke, and the second one was becoming off of a head kick KO. Like, he wants that to happen, but even he went out of his way, like, after pretty much kind of glazing Colby. But I like Usman, though. I think it was just showing respect to his nemesis. Like, after talking great stuff about Colby, he was like, yeah, because of the long layoff, I'm going to have to go with Leon Edwards. And you may miss it because he said it quickly after, like, going on a big spiel about how Colby is so great and stuff. But he actually picked Leon Edwards to beat him. That's the guy that has been in there with both these guys. And he was like, yeah, Leon is going to beat him because of the layoff. I think even if it was not for the layoff, Leon would beat him. At any point in time, Leon beats him. The only year that I would say that this fight could go to Colby Covington is 2018, all right? And 2018 was a long-ass time ago. What I'm saying is, you guys are having to be delusional about this, and you're going out of your way to actually hate on Leon Edwards. And it's insane to me because, like, why? We already went through the whole, he's a closet champion. That shit is stupid. He's defending his belt. He's fighting more than Colby is. And if you want to be like, oh, he's only going to defend his belt twice this year, Usman did the same shit in 2022. Like, he defended his belt Well, he actually did not do the same shit. He only defended his belt one time in 2022, and nobody was talking about how, oh, he's such a closet champion. No, like, just because Kobe is bringing this shit up, and Kobe is a goofy guy, you know, like, he's gonna say some dumbass shit, like, he's saying that, oh, Leon is so inactive. He's literally sat out for 22 months. 22 months, almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. I'm not even the best mathematician, and I know that is almost 2 years. How can you even begin to fix your lips to be like, oh, he's inactive when you've been out for almost 2 years, buddy? Like, come on, bro. And also, like, a lot of people, like, their gripes with Leon, we're gonna kind of go through like a couple of them rapid fire here. Oh, he cheats. He was cheating in the third fight against Usman. Again, like, that's kind of like instinctual. If you're going for a lot of body kicks, you could hit the man's dick sometimes, all right? Like, he was going for a bunch of body kicks, and he only kicked Usman in the dick like twice. So it's like, and they're wearing cups. It's not really that crazy. He was not intending to kick him in the balls. And Usman wears his pants so high. If you miss by a little bit, you're gonna hit his cup, all right? But another thing is, oh, he grabs the cage. 90% of fighters that are strikers, that are fighting wrestlers, are going to grab the cage. Does he excessively do it? Yeah. But that's not strong of a reason to be like, fuck this guy, oh, Kobe destroys him, he's such a bad guy. Like, no, he grabbed it. Like, again, that's instinctual, all right? If you have a cage structure where you can fit your fingers through to not get taken down by this strong-ass wrestler called Usman, you're going to use it, all right? That's just going to be like the reaction of the human brain. Like, let me hold on to something to not go down. That's just what that is, all right? I don't like that myself, but I don't think that is warranting all the hate that I'm seeing from my little son. Like, come on, bro. People are acting like that is the most egregious shit ever. Like, he just fucking goes in there in the octagon with a machete and starts chopping his opponent's fucking limbs off. Like, come on, bro. He's grabbing a little bit of the cage, and he got a point taken away for that. Like, Conor McGregor was grabbing the cage. I didn't see a lot of people going crazy over that. Like, most people did not care because it doesn't really matter. If you're going to get the takedown, you're going to get the takedown nonetheless. I'm pretty sure Colby Covington is not such a clean-cut fighter and shit. Like, he does some fouls too. Everybody does some fouls too. Like, nobody cares. Like, fouls while in a fist fight should not get this much attention because it doesn't really make it, unless it's a fight-ending thing. Come on, bro. You guys are being Karens. You guys are being bitches. Talking about something. He does this and that. I don't like that. Like, he's such a cheater. He's like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Everybody, if we're going off of those metrics, is a cheater. Like, he has never been busted for steroids. Nothing really egregious. The second gripe that these guys have against Leon Edwards is, oh, he's a boring champion. His personality-less. He doesn't talk trash. Colby Covington will be a better champion because he talks trash. All right. Hey, that's understandable. You know, I like the entertainment aspect of this stuff too. It's great. I think if Colby Covington won the belt, that would be decent. You know, he would be talking trash about every other champion, and he would be like, oh, I'm America's champion, I'm Donald Trump's champion, and all that. Like, when it comes to personalities, they're subjective, all right? Like, somebody could like somebody like a Colby Covington. Another person would just like a chill guy like Leon Edwards that just hangs around and lets his work do the talking for him. And even if he does start talking, yeah, you gotta look past his voice and how sniffly he sounds. Like, what? You gotta hear past that. Like, the man is actually saying some funny shit. Like, he'll say some funny ass shit on the media day scrum thing. Like, he was like,
if he does win that, it's actually going to be Trump wrapping the belt around his waist. So what do you make of that?
I don't know. I think the whole scenario is weird. That's what I think. That's what I make of it. Like, I don't get the fascination with another man. You know, I don't get it. I know he used to be the president and stuff, but he's no longer the president. So I don't get, like, what's going on. And I don't know, it's just a weird, why he picked him, just to be a character off the back of him, you know, I just don't get it. And Trump ain't wrapping nothing around his waist because he ain't getting about. Trump has been to his fights before when he's lost, so Trump can't fight for him. Yeah, just need to grow up and go get a girlfriend or something.
that is pretty funny. And he's not trying, though. That's the problem, though. Colby Covington is really trying. He broke kayfabe the day he came out and was like, you know, I was going to get cut. And so I had to build this heel persona. so that the UFC does not cut me. First off, that's bullshit. The UFC has never ever cut anybody because they're so boring. Like, that does not happen. As long as you keep winning fights, they're gonna keep you around. And also, you're revealing to us that you're a bullshit person. Like, that's not you for real. And a lot of people give him credit for that. Like, oh, he's really trying to entertain us, and he's not that guy in real life. He's actually a very nice guy in real life. I would like him if it was like he is in character. There's a reason why I stopped watching fake wrestling, because I became a grown man and I did not want to get my intelligence insulted by motherfuckers acting goofy. Like, he's a goofy acting dude. Now look, I don't hate him for that. I think he's pretty funny. Some of the nicknames are funny. What he said about Ian Gary, that was pretty funny. That whole video was pretty funny, right? I like Colby Covington. But when it comes down to it, whose personality do I prefer? I really prefer Leon's, because he's not faking anything. Like, he's himself. He's not trying. And my son Leon is Jamaican. I know he's from the UK and they softened him up and they gave him that scruffly ass voice. But he's still Jamaican, all right? He still don't rock with no butty boys. He had to slide that in. If you're a Colby Covington fan, you should really like Leon Edwards, because when it comes to their personalities, that goes to show you that Leon is really what Colby Covington wants to be. I think I've cracked the code here, right? I think Leon Edwards is really what Colby Covington wants to be, bro. He wants to be a naturally funny guy that does not get cut because it's so boring. And he actually wants to win the belt and beat Kamaru Usman, which is all things that Leon Edwards did without even trying. Like, he pretty much went out there, got his ass kicked by Kamaru Usman, lands a fluky ass head kick and wins the belt. And then the next time he goes out there, gets the judges to slide him a couple rounds and retains the belt. Gets a easy title defense in Colby Covington. He's going to defend the belt 2 times. Like, Colby wishes he was Leon Edwards. Like, after Colby gets his ass kicked, which is 100% going to happen, you guys are going to understand, like, damn, bro. Like, maybe we should like Leon Edwards. Maybe he is the guy that we hoped Colby Covington was. Like, at one point or another, you guys are going to understand that Leon Edwards is the guy that Colby Covington wishes he was. And that's all I gotta say about this shit. Like and subscribe. I'm out.